What's going on, guys? T2RX6 here, back for another Transformers review, and today we're taking a look at the masterpiece Ratchet. I love me some ambulances, and this guy is no exception. He is a nice ambulance, looks like the Nissan Vanette, rolls nice, beautiful. For his guns here, you can push this piece down and get it to pop up, and he's got no slouch on things, so you know, you want that G1 gun, go ahead and plug that G1 gun right on top. Certainly there is no shortage of accessories here. I'm definitely not going to go through them all, but I mean, we have, you know, wrenches, and I guess this looks like a wrench too, basically. I'm sure instructions tell everything. The old G1 gun, just a various number of guns. This little accessory, he doesn't have the rocket pack, but he's got this little accessory which can go on any number of these guns here to kind of give like a welding, whoops, not that gun, I'm sorry, this one back here, give like a welding effect, which is pretty cool. I really like that they did that. You got this one too. I mean, the options are pretty limitless on this guy, and that's definitely appreciated. Now, the instructions do tell you where you put these. They leave nothing on this side, which I find a little bit weird, so I just like to put the, I don't know, welder, I guess it is, over here. But everything fits nicely on that sled, including his extra face. The only exception, I guess, is this little heart monitor piece, but, you know, it is what it is. He also comes with some stickers here that you can sticker anywhere you want on his shoulders, or whichever ones you want, I should say, on his shoulders, and then these other little ones they give you where they should go. I obviously haven't put any of them on mine yet, but yeah, he looks good. Here he is next to your average MP car. Pretty nice. The scale looks good. I have no complaints there. And if we want to do the trailer test, we saw a few weeks ago that the Voodoo Toys one doesn't fit this Ratchet. We'll get so far and then it'll stop, but if you take this and just push it down, whoops, as long as it doesn't pop itself loose again, which it can do. Come on, you can do it. You slid in there a little earlier. There we go. Hopefully it goes. Yeah, it keeps wanting to pop out, but if you're careful with it, you can get this to fit in there. It is just a very tight squeeze. There we go. He's made it in now. I mean, you can see he's all the way back in that trailer. Yeah, he works just fine in the trailer. If this happens, you are going to have to open up the trailer, though, to get him out. So let's get Ratchet here transformed into his robot mode. We'll start by opening him up the back. I don't think this needs to be any specific way, but I always push it in anyway and just kind of leave this like that. Actually, I guess like that is fine. Undo these arm panels here on the side. Take this, fold it out, and plug it in here. And then take this assembly, open it up, open the hand out, undo the arm here, just like so. Close it back and close this panel, and just plug it in like that. Come back to this side, plug it in, open this, flip it out, flip the elbow out, flip this panel in, and flip this in. And there we go. We got those two arms done. We can keep them like this. And one thing to note, there was a misassembly on Ironhide. If you notice, he kind of has these sides on the top versus this side on the top. It doesn't look all that bad. Most people didn't notice it until Ratchet came out. All you have to do is you take both arms apart, and then you take this one and put it on that side, and this one and put it on that side, and it'll be the right way. That's the only way to fix it. Obviously, I don't think it's that big of a deal. In fact, they do have a harder time getting to this last click down here. I don't know if you can see that. It's not clicking down. So you have to kind of move it a little to get that extra click to get it straight up and down. So just something to be aware of. I think it's inconsequential. If you want to change it on Ironhide, legitimately it's 2 screws on this side, and I think there's 1 in here. You just pull it out, flip it, and put it back in. I've done it. It's really not very difficult. Alright, so we got this. We're going to come down to the legs here. We'll split these, and as with Ironhide, you can actually store the two guns in here if you want. Oh, and there's one thing I also wanted to point out. For the first time ever, I've got chrome wear right from the factory here on my masterpiece. I know some people had that on their hot rods. This is the first time I've actually experienced it, so that was a little disappointing to say the least. Anyway, you saw me flip the tires in, flip this all the way around, and plug it in so it fills in the legs. Again on this side, bring this down and get it over that little tab, just like so. Pull this out and flip it around on each side here. Then come to the toe. Take this, and I can never remember which way it goes. I always go back and forth until it goes just like that. Take these. Unplug the front of the van here, just like so, and pull these on out. This will now let us stand up Ratchet here, and let's adjust the camera just a little, and we can clean up all this mess up here. Take this, pull it on out like so, take it in like that, and you want this to kind of fold back in on itself here, and you want this to go around those windows, but it should be, when you're done, it should be flat like so, and then you can clip these on in on both sides here. Now we can take this piece up here, and hopefully you can get under there and flip this silver piece out. It's real stiff on my Ratchet here, but basically plug that in just like that. Take these, swing them on up, and kind of bring them in and collapse these wheels here. And if you have it in the right location, they'll plug right into the back there. Just like so. And there we go, we've got our Ratchet in his robot mode. So here we've got the MP Ratchet in his robot mode, and he's pretty much the same thing as Ironhide. If you didn't like Ironhide, you're probably not going to like him because of the gaps. I don't like the translucent windows. Ratchet also has some weird problems for me where, like, I don't know, it might be hard to see on camera, but it's like a tighter gap here, and it loosens as it goes back. I don't know. The head also comes off relatively easy. Easier than I felt like it did on Ironhide, but I mean, I don't know. The face sculpt looks great. I absolutely love the face sculpt. I think it looks very Ratchet-like. I still am not a huge fan of this, but I don't hate it, I guess. I do think Voodoo Toys has done it better. Accessories here. We're not going to go into too much detail here, but if you want, you can give them like the little welder right here. And we'll go ahead and give him the little fire effect thing, just like so. I like the little fire effects. And you know what? He needs to go ahead and repair Optimus Prime here. And, you know, I think it's fun. You can have a little bit of fun with some of these accessories here if you pose them right, where it looks like he's welding something on Optimus. And of course, the size is good where MP is concerned. Here is side swipe here. He fits in just fine, just like Ironhide did. So honestly, for me, Ratchet was a purchase. I do like the ambulances, Ratchet being no exception. I still think this mold could have been a little better, but I don't hate it. I am interested in seeing the upgrade kit, presumably for him too, which will change the front here. He's still going to look a little barrel-chested, but I think it's going to fix some of the issues I have here, at least a little. It's not going to help anything up here, but I like him, and I think he was worth it. So, yeah, in my opinion, I would prefer to have this guy over the Voodoo Toys one, just because of the fun of transforming this guy, and I think generally he's pretty successful and he works out. So this is T2RX6. I hope you guys enjoyed the review, and I'll see you next time.